Georgia take on Missouri today in the SEC tournament. I want something different because for the, let's see, I started doing these videos in 18, 19, or 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, and 24. So about 5 or 6 years. With the exception being 2020, I've had to end it with a last game in the SEC tournament was our last game. That was the last one of the year. I don't want that. I even want Georgia to win, or we could get an NIT bid or some sorts, because I don't want this game to be our last game of the year. Georgia will play Missouri, a team they've played often the last 8 or 9 years in the SEC tournament. If you recall, they played in the, I believe they played in the 2021 season in the tournament. That one was a different one because that was played in Tampa Bay. And then 17-18 they played, and that is how Georgia advanced to the quarterfinals or semifinals. They missed the free, and then Georgia ran the clock out and won. But I think Georgia could do it. I think Georgia could make a bigger run than a lot of you suspect. Georgia can beat Missouri tonight. Then they'll play Florida. It's hard to beat a team 3 years in a row. I mean, 3 times in 1 year. So maybe we could upset Florida, and then they would play Alabama, the team they should have beaten when they played in late January. So I mean, everything right here is just waiting for Georgia to make a run. And no, there will not be a tornado, nor will it be played on Georgia Tech's floor. Georgia's going to have to win this, and they're going to have to win it regularly. Not by having a tornado or having some stupid stuff happen. They're going to have to win it by being a better team. Speaking of better, one of Georgia's better players, Jabri Abdul-Rahim, did not practice with the team last night. I would probably list him off as questionable. He has missed the last 2 games for Georgia. He is questionable. He probably will not play. He has a ankle injury. I really hope Jabri can come back next year. I don't want his last image at UGA to be on the bench hurt. I want him to play. I'll speak more about it in the offseason, which could be tomorrow or it could be in the NIT tournament. Him, M.A., and Frank Anselm are the 3 seniors we could get back. I hope he does come back for a super senior year. To me, that would be nice. Or they all 3 come back for a super senior year. That would be all nice. History could be made tonight. If Georgia beats Missouri, Missouri will be winless in conference for the first time since 1819 Vanderbilt. They're already winless, have completed a winless regular season. But that they could do the trifecta and not win in the SEC, not win many games in non-conference, win no games in conference play, and lose in the SEC tournament. And I want to say this real quick too. Dennis Gates is a wonderful head coach. I don't believe Missouri should fire him. They're just having a bad year. We've already seen some coaches fired. Louisville fired their coach last night. I meant to tell y'all this. Under Louisville's current head coach, they went 12-57. That's horrible. And Michigan probably is about to fire Juwan Howard, which sucks because I like Juwan Howard. It's just, man, there's just something wrong with that basketball program. Thankfully, they have that football national championship, not to kind of be, you know, sad about it. But I mean, there's some people who care about Michigan basketball, and that's horrible. That is absolutely horrible. That is like pitiful. They only had like 8 wins this year. I don't even think like any of their main rivals, like Ohio State and Michigan, I don't even think they beat any of them. But back to the SEC. The first game, Arkansas Vanderbilt. I believe Arkansas gets that win. Arkansas has been a mess this year, but I don't think they're that big of a mess to be knocked down in the first round. If I'm wrong, then I'll admit I'm wrong. And then Georgia, Missouri. I believe, and like I just said, if we win this game, we could go on a run, and we could advance to at least the semis or the quarterfinals or semifinals. That's my opinion. So let's go Hoop Dogs. It all starts tonight. Georgia versus Missouri, round 1 of the SEC tournament. Go Dogs.
Improbable, the unthinkable, the unbelievable. They beat Arkansas and go wire to win the SEC tournament.